Live storm track radar on WBAY TV2 Green Bay.
Honey, is Rush back from vacation yet?
No, dear, he's on vacation. He had to take a break.
Oh, I can't get up. The country can't afford to have him go on vacation. I don't know how to think. I don't know what to think. I need Rush.
Hey, fear not. Fear not. We're back. We're back. We are back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here we are. Day 86 of the raw deal, the Clinton administration's continuing hostage crisis as America is held hostage, not little children. I still can't believe that the other day. On Monday, the president is sitting in the Oval Office and explaining his problem with the stimulus package, and he turns around, what about those kids out there? Those kids are being held hostage in Republic. They're not being held hostage, they're out there hunting for Easter eggs. They're on the White House lawn having a good old time. If anybody's held hostage by the kids are being held hostage, it's by Clinton. The only problem is they don't know it yet. Folks, I was back from vacation on Monday of this week, and then I lost my voice on Tuesday. I've got about 80% of it back now, and I know life is just not the same without me. I know that life is a little tougher, but I'm here, and we're here now for the most part through July on Rush, the TV show, before we take our summer hiatus. Let's show you what we have tonight. Here is the president. This is while he was out with the kids being held hostage. This is a whistle. I came out, I said, what is this thing attached to his lower lip? It looks like a giant, you know, one of those clips on the end of a clipboard. It looks like his lower lip is clipped. It actually is a whistle. It's stuck in his mouth. You just can't see the part that it's in his mouth, but it's in there. And we're going to talk a little bit about his flip-flop on the VAT tax, the value-added tax, as well as a continuing expose on the phoniness and the fraud of this stimulus package, which is not a jobs bill. This is Alice Rivlin. She is part of the administration, and she has an answer about the stimulus package, which will prove our point. She, in essence, claims it's symbolic, but it takes her about 30 seconds to say it. She's right out of the Les Aspin School when answering the question about gays in the military. This is the new chairman of the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Liberal Colored People. Or, if you are a Perot fan, the National Association for the Advancement of You People. And he has said, he said some amazing things about the situation in Los Angeles. And so I, ladies and gentlemen, will put those things that he said in perspective for you. A lot of people say, Rush, you've got to talk about your show more. Your show's the best kept secret. And you know, folks, our ratings, just to give you a good comparison point, we have a rating which is a 4.1 or a 4.2. Without telling you what that means in numbers, just suffice to say it's the same size audience the Today Show has. Very close to Good Morning America and that kind of thing. Now, you don't see that published in the press much because we, of course, are persona non grata. We are not considered part of talk television or whatever, because I'm a conservative and you're conservatives and we're just a bunch of kooks. So let me tell you and show you how we're trying to spread the word. This is an ad that appears in a trade publication called Inside Media this week. And it'll appear at a bunch of trade publications coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's a brand new picture of me. It's the best picture of me we've had yet. It's the other pictures of me that were out there were of about 50 or 60 pounds ago. And this tells the truth and the story about our show. And I show you this not to brag, and not to call attention to myself, and not to shamelessly promote the show, all of which has happened. I tell you this because I want you to know that we are behind our own show, and we're doing everything we can to let the rest of the country know just how well we're doing, and if we have to be the ones to tell you here, then we will. Now, I'm sure you're wondering also, ladies and gentlemen, about these ribbons. I have decided, ladies and gentlemen, to come before you tonight and take on personally the war on compassion, or the war of compassion. Because I'm wearing these ribbons, I care more than any of you about anything. And these ribbons say so. I want you people sitting at home and you people in the audience, look down at your lapel right now. I want you to do this. Put the camera back on me. Do this. When you look down, what do you see? You don't see anything because you're not wearing any ribbons. It means you're a bigot. It means you're a racist. It means you're a sexist. It means you're a homophobe. It probably means you're a white guy. It probably means you're a European. And you alone are responsible for all the ills of America. But I'm not, because I'm wearing these ribbons. I care more than you. I, ladies and gentlemen, am a better person than you. Why? Because I am wearing these ribbons. Now let me tell you what these ribbons mean. The red ribbon, of course, means AIDS awareness. The purple ribbon is awareness and consciousness about urban violence. You know how you can stop urban violence? Not with a stupid ribbon. Obey the law. Just try obeying the law. If we obeyed the law, there wouldn't be any violence. Imagine that. The pink, breast cancer. I am sensitive to those suffering breast cancer. And I care more than you. Why? Because I am wearing that pink ribbon. Green, save the rainforests. Blue, child abuse. I believe there are actually ribbons for this. This is according to Newsweek. We've looked it up. The yellow, which is, of course, currently not in use, is for U.S. hostage awareness. But we are putting it to use here because we are all being held hostage. It's day 86. And we'll be back with the rest of the show right after this. Hey, folks, liberals are in the White House. You know what you need? You need my newsletter. The Limbaugh letter attacks and exposes the liberals' real agenda, which is tax and spend. Order my monthly newsletter now, and you can still get my jumbo list of Bill Clinton's campaign promises. We're keeping track of what the Clinton gang's up to. Protect yourself, your family, and your friends against liberal disinformation. Call 800-235-8900 now to qualify for the low charter subscriber rate of $29.95. Call and order now.
Today, millions of Miracle-Gro gardeners are getting wonderful results with this amazing invention, the Miracle-Gro no-clog garden feeder. It's the fastest, easiest feeder I've ever used. Well, now you can use it to feed your lawn, because now there's Miracle-Gro lawn food. It makes lawn care so easy. Just drop in and spray on. You'll feed your whole lawn in minutes. You'll see lush green results in days. Stern's Miracle-Gro lawn food for a Miracle-Gro lawn you'll be proud of.
If you've been waiting for the right time to get your computer, now's the time at American. This 46SX with 100 meg hard drive, color monitor, and printer is just $11.99, and until 9 Saturday, make no payments with no interest until September. For this 46SX, only $8.99 with no payments, no interest till September. All Canon and Easy Data computers, no payments, no interest till September. American has the selection. American has real professionals with real answers. When it comes to computers, you do get the low price and so much more at American.
The original Rent Buster smashed the high cost of housing. Now Steenberg puts it all together in the new Giant Rent Buster. 16 by 80, 3 bedrooms and cozy Dutch kitchen in a beautifully designed 1,200 square foot home. Just $19,919, $169 a month. Bigger, better, the Giant Rent Buster. $19,919, $169 per month.
Buy in the Midwest, Steenberg Homes.
Appleton, Fond du Lac, Manitowoc, Stevens Point, and Peshtigo.
Welcome back. Hey, you know, we got some people in our audience that you ought to meet. We got 5 people from Illinois. You drove here, is that right? You didn't. You flew in. Good. You got money. They flew in from Illinois to apologize to America for electing Carol Moseley Braun to the Senate, and they've all got Rush masks or signs. Or if you want you guys flash them up there. There they are. We appreciate it. And now, also, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to talk a little bit about Bill Clinton, the President of the United States, his VAT tax. It ought to be placed in a vat. Every one of his taxes ought to be put in a scalding vat. They ought to just be boiled away. No, VAT is value-added tax, and we also want to do a little bit more detailed explanation of the stimulus package, and we are proud to have a member of the Clinton administration in our audience tonight. Let's see if you can spot him as we pan the audience. They're all a bunch of bozos in that administration. All right. Now, the value-added tax is something that, and this is very typical of this administration. They say they're not going to do something. Then they say that they're going to do it. Then they deny they've ever even talked about it. You know what is amazing to me, folks? I really think that the people, the journalists and all that inside the Beltway are really out of touch. Because everybody talks about, oh, we want this president to succeed. And everybody in America wants this president to succeed. His approval ratings are down to 49%. The people of this country are tired of politics as usual, and this is politics as usual. This is tell a lie or tell weave a web of deceit or whatever, and this is what people are tired of. People in Washington think, hey, this is no big deal. Don't get mad at him about this. Why? This is just politics as usual. Why? He had to lie to win. But the American people are tired of it. That's what the interest in Perot represents, in part. So I just want to try to illustrate to you again, because here we come pointing it out to you. We've been pointing it out since the campaign last fall. Everybody else is running around, he flip-flopped on the VAT tax. So what's new? He's been flip-flopping since he came out of the womb. He probably flip-flopped out of the womb. And it is not, thank you. It's not new. It's not new behavior at all, either as a human being or as a politician. Now, here he is, February 19th. This is 2 days after the State of the Nation address. He's somewhere in Ohio selling his program. He's in a cold call, and he mentions something about a VAT tax. Now, watch this.
It's not something that is now under consideration. If we start considering it, I'll tell you, I didn't mean to float a trial balloon or anything today. I was just discussing the tax in response to the question.
Yeah. And now George Stephanopoulos, after being asked, so wait a minute, is the VAT tax, are you really going to use this? It's a national sales tax, by the way, folks. It's a tax on the middle class. It's a tax on you who weren't going to be taxed. And they asked Steffi, you're going to have this value-added tax? And here's what he said.
Are the working groups, have they examined the possibility of a VAT? Yes, they have. They've examined the possibility of a VAT. Has this been presented to the president? Has he made a decision? No, he has not.
They don't know what they're doing. It's every day they get up and see who will buy what. Who can we fool today? And so now what they've done here is really float the trial balloon to see if a value-added tax will fly for health care. Got to take a break, and we do. We'll come back. We'll show you Alice Rivlin and the stimulus package and how phony and bogus this whole thing is. Don't go away.
Here's how you can receive this Clinton-era survival kit free from American Spectator magazine. What will the coming Clinton dynasty bring? Taxes through the roof? Socialized medicine? Radical changes to our legal system? Reformation of our military forces? Remember, it's President Clinton now. What's really in store for America with Bill and Hillary Clinton occupying the White House, backed up by an all-liberal cabinet and a big spending Democratic Congress? How can you fight back? Don't get caught by surprise. Get informed and get ready. Send for your Clinton-era survival kit free from American Spectator magazine. Sealed in a confidential tamper-proof pouch, the Clinton-era survival kit provides exclusive reports on Bill and Hillary and their plans to raise your taxes, radicalize the legal system, and indoctrinate your children. Call this toll-free number now to order American Spectator. With your paid subscription, you'll get your Clinton-era survival kit free, plus an up-close profile of the man most feared by the Clinton administration, Rush Limbaugh. Call now. To receive a trial subscription to American Spectator, call the toll-free number on the screen.
Now, from your Chevy Super Dealer, it's easier than ever to drive new every two. Drive